I was told by one of the greatest pimps that ever lived, his name is called God, that if you know what you got, then you ain't got much. It wasn't that I quit. It was one of these things that people talk about all the time that I never could understand. You know, this Christianity thing. But man, out in Los Angeles, when God showed me the experience that he really do exist, had me to call them girls and to tell them girls that I didn't want to pimp no more, that it was over for me. And I hung up the phone. And them girls called me back. They said, "Why, Daddy?" I said, "I don't know, but God don't want me to do it no more."
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Slim Ernie, and today I'm here with another video. Today, we will be talking about my experience on a cruise ship that I went on recently. A lot of game in it. Show you how other people are thinking, you dig, when it comes to vacation, and yeah. So, we started off in New York. We're gonna get straight to the point. Went to New York. I live in Jersey. We went to New York. Boom. The cruise ship was supposed to go to Canada, but it was supposed to go to Bermuda, but we ended up going to Canada because there was a storm in Bermuda. So we went to Canada, right? I went to Canada before, but just another day going there. So, and I'm thinking different. I feel different than the last time I even went on a cruise. It's been a while since I've been on a cruise. Yeah, so we I get on a cruise ship, and first thing I do is I walk around, seeing where everything's at. The only thing I really need to see is cafeteria, gym, and a place that I can sit down and view things, because I'm not really an entertainment type. Like, I'm not the type to sit there and just watch TV. Or I don't gamble. I mean, I do play checkers and stuff like that. And I was supposed to bring my bag, and I didn't. Damn, man. That would have been a game changer. Because I haven't, but anyways, it's all good. Who cares? Anyways, in the gym, I like to go to the gym early, you dig. And it's so funny, when I did go to the gym, I did see some chick. She was like Indian, but she looked young. She looked good too. She was in there. I got there at like 6 in the morning. She was there. Well, she got there probably I didn't have my phone on me because I didn't buy the Wi-Fi. And that was another thing too, is I was telling someone, I was like, I was thinking about grabbing the Wi-Fi, but then I realized I'm always on my phone. Like, sometimes, like, for me, like, I grew up, like, when I talk to a lot of older people, they don't get it, right? Young people, our phone is like literally like our phone never leaves our body. Like, that thing, when that thing dies, like, we sit by the charger and wait for that bitch to hit 1%. Like, we dig. We trying to revive that bitch. Like, you dig? I don't know. That's how I feel about it. But you dig? We don't wait for that bitch to get to 100. That shit, as soon as we see that bitch on, blam, we turn that bitch on, we scroll on that bitch, or doing something on it. You dig? So I was like, 4 days. Let me leave that bitch alone for 4 days. So I did. No music, no nothing. So damn, I wish I at least had the music though. Music would have been cool, but I'd have been on my phone though. You dig? So I gave my phone some time. But anyways, the young bitch, I seen her, she was like Indian or whatnot. She was cute. I didn't talk to her though, because she looked young. And I like older women. So, and that was the whole goal. See, well, we about to reverse, right? So check this out. So what's the goal here, right? So first is my mom's birthday. She turned however old she believes she is. And what I do is I'm like, you know what? We took pictures and stuff like that, and ate dinner, blase, right? What's it called? Okay, so what did I do? Okay, yeah. What's my goal? So, the goal is to, if I am looking for a female at the time, is I want a female that's older than me. She's more mature, right? I'm a laid-back, park kind of guy. I have business goals I want to achieve, and I just want to be free and do whatever I want, whenever I want, with whomever I want. You dig what I'm saying? But it's always the bitch that sees me, like, she's like, you know what? It's him. It's him. Like, you think what I'm saying? Like, I like the idea of a bitch, she just see me and she just falls in love. Like, I'm the dream. Like, I'm the dream guy that she actually wants. Like, I like that. Like, I don't like the idea of my quest to go, like, here's the thing, right? Me personally, right? Like, I'm not the best at picking. Like, when I pick off of what my meat wants. Like, not what I spiritually want, not what I mentally want. Like, it's always like, she look easy, she looks good, I'm finna just have sex with her. Because one thing about me, right, as a guy that studies war, right, you know, so funny, before I went on a cruise, I jogged / walked a 10K. That was like my that was what I mentally wanted. I like the idea of the battle with like with life. Like, trying to achieve greatness is a battle. Like, it just is, right? But you always have to believe you will be victorious. At the end of the day, you will give the fight up if you believe that you will lose. You already gave up. You dig? You always have to go into battle believing that you will win. Only take battles that you believe you can win. Never take a battle that you believe you will lose. And I don't do that even when approaching females. I have to be sure that I'm winning this battle. Like, I don't want to be sitting there and be doling this bitch. I'm not trying to be doing that. Because everything is just a scheme to get the bitch. And one thing about war, the best war leaders is they have war with the least amount of violence, the least amount of bloodshed. You dig what I'm saying? They are getting what they want. Like, if their goal is the chest, right? Say they want the chest, right? The person, they want the chest. The last type of thing you want to, like, you want to say it's in a castle, right? You're trying to get through the castle. You don't want to be like, and you can either sneak in, right? Get out. You can sneak in, or you can go in guns blazing, trying to shoot the whole John up, taking cover, doing all this fighting, or you can just sneak through the back. Okay, just figure out a plan to sneak through the back or sneak past those people, so no bloodshed. Less violence is occurring to your body. You dig what I'm saying? You're getting out there alive, not being mentally destroyed or anything. You're getting out there nice and easy, and that's how I like to get down. So, so what do I do? Right? Is I become the art piece. You dig what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on myself, right? And knowing what I want, where they most likely will be at, and where I'm at, like, mentally. You dig what I'm saying? And here's the thing is, me, what I believe is, you never want to get a bitch. Me personally, like, when you start to grow spiritually, seriously, you will realize that you don't want the drunk bitch at the bar. You don't want her. You don't. Like, is that truly spiritually good for you? Most likely not. Like, I'm talking about the drunk bitch. She's finna fuck you the first night. Like, you think that's spiritually good for you? Seriously, it's not. I mean, if you believe it is because you're in that frequency, all right, cool. I don't really care. I used to be that way, you know. Even though, well, I never did the drunk whole fucking a bitch drunk. I remember I didn't even want to get a torque from a drunk bitch. Like, you're drunk, you're messy, and I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not. So I don't care if it's a twerk. I don't care. Like, they drunk bitches, they want money. I don't got no money. But you never know, nigga. They just probably want to see a nigga down. Oh, you never know the tensions of these bitches. They get all drunk, talking about, you know what? I feel like he raped me. Like, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to do that or put myself in any scenario like that. So on the cruise, there's 17 floors, right? And on the 8th floor, okay, you got the 6th floor, which is the gym. 7th floor is the outside area, so where the pool is like a big TV, and you got the diner, or you can do like the buffet shit, right? I'm just a buffet kind of guy, right? I'm not the type. I don't need to sit down and have the waiter, what'd you like? No, I just want to grab my food, eat, and just go on with my day, right? Fast-paced kind of guy, right? I'm usually on the go. The buffet is like the go type of people, I feel as though, right? Depending on how you like to how you live your life throughout your day, right? So what's it called? So the first female I met, right? Wait. Where was I sitting before, right? Where was I usually? Where do I? Not. Fuck it. We about to just talk about the first bitch I met. All right. So the first bitch I met, I was sitting down. I was at the buffet area. I was in the back. I had some fruit and coffee. That's what I would eat in the morning and drink, right? Coffee and fruit, right? So I'm sitting down. Now, what do I have on? I had my tiger shirt, which is a button up. It's open, so you can see my chest and my abs, right? And I had like some slacks on and some open-toed flip-flops, right? And I had glasses on. I think I had glasses on. I think I did. Anyway, so I'm looking sexy. I know I am, right? The bitch, she see me. She's older. She has like a low cut blonde. She has tattoos. She's sexy. And she's like, "You gonna sit in here?" I was like, nah. But then she looked around. Then she was like, nah. And she like left. Right? She left and she went somewhere else. I was like, fuck it. Right? So, boom. I went to go get some more coffee because I was about to smoke afterwards. Right? So I already finished my breakfast. Right? Now I'm about to go get some coffee. So when I smoke, I have some coffee to drink. So, and the coffee was pretty good though. Pretty good. As I'm getting the coffee, I see her. She's sitting in the cut. I was like, interesting. I'm like, let me see what she's talking about, right? I just thought that was interesting. And she was sitting by herself in the cut. So I walked over to her. I'm like, is the seat open? Blah, blah, blah. She like, yeah, it's open. So I sit down next to her. We're talking. I'm like, so why didn't you sit down? She's like, oh, she said some shit. I forgot. But her story was she's a police. She's like the correctional officers for the prisoners that get out of jail. Like she's the person they call blase blase. I forgot. I think that's the name of it. But she does that, and she has kids my age, right? So, and she's black. So first thing, as we're talking, soon I hear that she has kids my age, I immediately lean back. I know she was single because she fucking walked up to me, asking is that seat open, right? Because there's plenty of seats open. You dig? Where I was at. Oh no, she was actually sitting. No. As a matter of fact, she said the reason why she didn't sit down is because what we was sitting at was like it was like a bar. It looked like a bar, but it was actually like, the bar wasn't open, right? And it was like instead of it being like liquor, it had like coffee and shit. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but coffee, like the coffee and like coffee and creamers was right here. She was like, but it's like a bar, right? She said, I didn't know we can sit here, so I decided to sit here. And she sat in the cut. So at first, at the time, I didn't know if she was single or not because she told me that she didn't know that the bar was open. But even if you had a dude, like, why would you pick in front of me? Like, come on, it's still other places. Like, it was still other tables open, by the way. But anyways, when she said she had a kid, I had my book in my hand, right? I had let me show you what I was reading. I was reading this right here. Golden Cities and the Master of Shabbalah. I'm probably saying that last word right. That's a spiritual book. I was supposed to finish that bitch. I was supposed to finish that. Then I gotta read the Buddhist scriptures, which I'll show you. That because it's so crazy. I'm supposed to be finishing these things, right? Boom, and then I'm supposed to be getting Bhagavad Gita. Right, I'm really on my spiritual junk. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, I'm spiritual, but like it be times I really don't be sitting down, really practicing it. And it's so crazy. Every time I generally like sit down and practice like my shit, like I feel spiritually inclined, like immediately. You dig what I'm saying? Because the game that be in there be deep. It be deep game. I don't be tripping over nothing. Like, I be knowing shit gonna work out. Like, I'm like, because once you get the game that you know shit will always work out, you just have to believe and understand that you control your reality. You make every decision. You make every decision. You may think people have swung you, right, this way or that way, but at the end of the day, you chose. You chose. Now, if you like the situation or not, that's up to you. But every decision that you made leads up to your situation that you have now. You dig what I'm saying? And you can bring heaven on earth. That's the whole goal. Well, the goal is to actually leave the 3D realm, you know, and actually being able to consciously travel wherever you want and be whoever you would like and do whatever you would truly like to do, if you believe that's even possible. But most people don't even believe in themselves. Fuck around believing that you a spiritual being that can literally, you can be a bird if you wanted to. Like, you can do whatever you want. Like, you know what's so crazy? I was sitting outside yesterday watching the birds. Which something I've been doing recently. Like, I love watching birds. Like, it's just peaceful. It really just is. And I was thinking about, dang, if I was a bird, you know? Because birds, they do whatever they want. If they don't like a place, they just fly away. They can, look, the geese first, what got me interested in birds was first the geese. Canada geese, that's what they're called. So they can walk, swim fine. They can swim pretty fine. In like a pond, river, not in the ocean. I don't know about that. But well, I never seen a geese. I seen birds out in the ocean taking a trip, but I never seen a geese. Anyways, so they can swim perfectly fine, right? And they can go underwater for a little bit, right? They can go underwater, and they can fly. Like humans, all we can do is walk and jump. So that's like some of us can swim, but not like naturally. Like geese, they're like naturally buoyant. Like they just immediately just float on the water. Like their body is perfect for it. Like we have to force ourselves. They can literally just plop in the water and just start like and just sit there perfectly fine. Like so. You know what I'm saying? Like, bears just a different breed to watch. I don't know. I don't know his opinion. But, anyway, so, me and the bitch, we sitting there talking, right? The black bitch. And, here's the thing is, the female that I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for the female that's going to change my life. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I'm not looking for some one-night stand. Even if she is, like, I mean, unless that shit's coming, like, super easy. Like, she's saying, like, she's down to fuck. Like, but as far as me putting effort into that, I'd rather me not put any effort into that. And I'd rather me just find a female that actually, like, her life aligns with what I want. So, I don't know, a female, like, I don't want her to have kids, naturally. Just because she will start to compare me to her kids. Like, she will, because I'm about to, an older bitch, like, because I be trying to talk to bitches. I be talking, I don't know how old she was, but she said she had a kid about my age, 23. So, I'm like, damn, she got at least, well, she did look a little, she probably looked like she was probably like in her 40s. She looked like she was probably like in her late 30s, 40s, around there. She didn't tell me her age. Because I told her it didn't matter. I'm like, hey, it don't even matter. Because as we sitting there talking, I realized, I'm like, this is cool, you dig what I'm saying? Like, she's sexy. She finds me attractive or whatnot. But this wouldn't help my situation. Like, this just her attributes, what she has. Like, soon it'd be one problem. I already know she going to try to sun me. Like, that's all she going to try to do. Just by, like, her working with inmates and dealing with men that's in jail and they keep on making the wrong decision and shit like that. Like, I just heard her whole John, like, she did look good, though. I lay it down. I would. But is that going to help my situation, though? Like, me doing that. Unless that shit come, like, unless she, like, willing, like, yo, like, she really letting me know, like, yeah, like, I really find you attractive. Like, we trying to do, you got your own room. Like, something. But as far as me putting time and everything, I didn't feel as though that was even worth it. I'm like, I'm not finna do that. So, as we was talking, right, she's saying I'm smart. Because I'm telling her my ideas and what I got planned for life and shit like that. She's like, oh, man, you're actually pretty smart and blah, blah, blah. So as we sitting there talking, I find that she's digging me. I know she find me attractive. You dig? I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go smoke. And she stopped me. She was like, oh, why you smoke? Right? Because I know she didn't want me to leave. But I just left because I'm like, you got kids my age and, you know, you're black. And I'm like, not saying being black is wrong. But when they have kids, like, I feel as though it just affects it mentally. It's better if the bitch, she doesn't just have any kids. It's just better, right? Even though it makes the joint harder. If she was a different race, I wouldn't even cared. You dig what I'm saying? Because I slept with white females that their kids was probably about my age. Right? Not like one. I would say like one. But the oldest bitch I ever fucked was 35. That was old. Wait. Is that right? Yeah. Anyways, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I tell her, yeah, I'm about to go smoke. She stops me. And she's like, yeah, why do you smoke this and that? I'm like, well, first, you know, I'm on vacation, and, you know, I'm a pretty disciplined guy, you know, so sometimes I like to relax. You dig what I'm saying? But, yeah, I give her, like, she looked like she was probably like a 7, you know, I knock it down, but as far as I'm thinking this bitch is gonna help my situation, I didn't really think that, so she's out. Like, fuck that. So, boom. I go on with my day, I'm reading my book, right? And here's the thing, this is how people see me. So, on the 8th floor, right, you have the, it's open in the middle, right? You can see down to the 7th floor and the 6th floor. But on the 8th floor, this is where you can, it's like the art and, art, you can buy like jewelry, you can buy watches and stuff like perfume, right? You can buy stuff on the 8th floor. 7th floor is like coffee, social, you can go to like the guest services and stuff like that type of area, business type area. And you have 6, which is they're gambling and entertainment and stuff like that, right? And like a cigar room down there, right? I went to the 8th floor so I can read my Master Chevrolet. I couldn't read my Master Chevrolet while there's gambling around, cigarettes and alcohol. Like, it's hard to, like, you can't be in that frequency reading a spiritual book. It's like reading a Bible at the club. It's like, it don't match. So, anyway, yeah, so that didn't match, right? And the 8th floor, a lot of people wasn't buying anything, you know, so it was kind of quiet and stuff like that. But here's the thing, so it's quiet, right? People are buying stuff, art, right? I'm like, if I'm a bitch and I see a nigga, he young, he's sexy, and he's reading, yeah, I gotta pick him. That's what I'm thinking inside my head. So my whole thing is, first, I want to enlighten myself. I don't want to waste my time just put myself in constant, because first, I'm not even the entertainment type. Like, I can watch one movie and that's it. Then I'm gonna be working or trying to figure something out. Like, I'm a everyday learner. Like, I'm not this is a season thing. Like, every single day I'm trying to learn something new to better my situation, or I'm doing something that's better in my situation. Like, I'm always, at least, either I'm trying to learn how to fix my situation, or I'm doing something that's fixing my situation. I don't do anything else. I don't sit there and just watch. And even the movies I watch is based on something that I'm just like, try to get some game from. Like, it's never just some straight up cartoon. Like, I mean, it has in the past, but like, generally not really. It's not really like a natural thing I watch. Right. So, what I was gonna say. Okay, so I'm on the 8th, right? No one talked to me when I was reading. When I wasn't reading and I was sitting, like, when I was reading, majority of the time I was by like the stores and I'm reading, right? I was by like the elevator. I actually had a nice view of the 7th and the 6th floor, right? Really nice view, you dig? So, you know, I'm looking around as I'm reading, you know, my family, they walk up to me, they're talking to me about things, blase. I'm really not even trying to be with my family. I'm really not trying, because I'm like people, sometimes when people talk too much, it's hard to talk about something, like, certain people. Some people can't just talk about positive things for so long without nagging about something. Sooner or later, a person's gonna nag about something. And as I'm reading my spiritual book and I'm by myself, it's quiet. The last thing you want to hear is someone nag about something. I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to hear. And my family, they like to nag. Like, they nagging about something that don't even fucking matter, and I'm not trying to hear that shit. You dig? Like, I'm on my spiritual shit. Like, I'm trying to get right. And here's the thing, right, is it felt good to do that. Like, it felt good to read my spiritual book, right? When the world is in chaos, you have peace. Like, when the world, everyone's trying to relax, this is the best time for any evil entity to capture you. You're relaxing, you lacking out, boom. That happened so many times to me. That shit is true. So I try to stay away from that shit. That's why I try to stay away from the clubs and the parties and shit like that. Like, I try to eliminate myself from that. I'd rather train or enlighten myself or help my situation in some capacity. Like, too many times, man. Wasted time. I could have been working out. I could have been better in my life in all those scenarios. You dig? But I chose entertainment. I chose to indulge in those things. You dig what I'm saying? But and here's the thing, right? So I'm reading these books, or reading the book Master Shovel and stuff like that. But when I wasn't, right, people, they looking at me, they smiling at me. When I was sitting by the art, it was cool. It was nice. The second chick I met, right? I met it was some black chick. She was 35 actually. That's so crazy. She was 35. I met her when I was outside. So this day we was in Canada. We just made it to Canada this day, right? And she was sitting at the front, and no, she was sitting all the way at the top, and she had a guitar. So I'm going up to the top to get some view to see where Canada's at. You dig what I'm saying? Trying to get like the high point. You dig what I'm saying? Had to get to the high point, and I'm looking over. I'm looking around at Canada. It's just a normal town. It's just Canada. Where we was at was just a normal town. It wasn't nothing crazy. So as I'm at the top looking around, she's sitting there and she has her guitar out, and we chopping it up. I'm sitting there talking to her, telling her, blase, I'm about to go up to Canada. What was she? So her occupation was, she sings at the church. She sings, or she like plays some instrument, something like that. But basically, that's what she says she does. She works at the church and stuff like that. And I thought that was so interesting because I'm reading my spiritual book, right? So I'm meeting a female that, or a bitch, it really don't matter, right? She sings for the church, right? And I'm like, man, and she's singing to me. You know what I'm saying? Because when I went to go sit down to ask, because she sing me a song, so she's singing to me. And I feel on the church because I'm reading. I'm a spiritual guy, and I'm like, man, I'm blushing, right? But then she invites me to karaoke night. She does their karaoke night. She plays like 3 songs and stuff like that. I thought it was cute. I liked it. But I gave that, like, I didn't, talking to her, I didn't give her no lower desires. I'm trying to hook up with you tonight and shit like that. Like, I was actually trying to build a connection with her, actually see what she's talking about, and we can later on do something. If she, I don't know. But she seemed pretty chill. Like, she didn't seem like a headache. She didn't seem spiritually draining. Like, she seemed right. Like, she was like neutral. You dig? Then I was sitting back, just waiting. No, what was I doing at the time? I think I was sitting there just chilling. Oh yeah, I was listening. It was actually, I was on the 8th floor, and they was performing like this. Some Asians was singing. So I'm listening to that, and some old females, they woke up talking to me and shit like that. And here's the thing, right? Is I attract older females. I rarely attract younger females. It's rare that I do, right? Cause I know, like, here's the thing, right? Is you have to fit their life. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you have to fit in. Like, you can't be an odd one out. Like, if you're around some old people, you gotta at least be wearing some old people clothes. You dig what I'm saying? If you around some rich people, you gotta at least wear some rich nigga shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you have to match the frequency. You gotta be there. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you can't be looking, you gotta look young, but you gotta look mature. Your mind has to be completely mature. Like, you have to look mature. Like, you can't look like you have to have certain characteristics to fit into what you want. Always remember that. You dig what I'm saying? So, I was sitting there talking to them, and this little bitch, she was like, you eat? I was like, yeah, I ate. And she threw like a skinny joke out there, and I didn't really respond. I was like, okay, and I just like shook my head. But in my mind, I was like, why? She kept on making like things about my build. I know I look good, so I know like she doesn't want to just blatantly like call me attractive, So the next day, right, just when I'm getting my coffee, right after I grab my fruit, she was like, you tell your mom you love her? Because we bumped into each other. I said hey to her, and I gave her a hug, and I was like, I'm like, hey, this and that. She's like, you tell your mom you love her? I was like, nah, but I love you. Yeah. She started smiling. She get to touching me and shit. I'm like, calm down, bitch. Yo, that's what we talk about. you have to be able to say certain things to bitches. Like, don't be afraid to, like, it's so funny because some older bitch I talk to now, she said that shit. When we first met, like, she said, bye, I love you. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, I thought that shit was so crazy. Like, but it stuck in my head though. Like, something like that, like, stuck in my head. Like, I was like, holy shit. So I tried it on her. Soon as I said that, this bitch get fucking touching up on me. I'm like, damn, bitch, you ready? Look, I thought she was ready to fucking grab my dick. Like, I'm like, damn. You did. That shit was funny. But, yeah. So I mean, I didn't fuck any bitches there. I was saying hi to a couple bitches, but nothing crazy. I wanted to keep it like chill, you know. And even on a cruise, I ran a 5K too. And, you know, so funny about the 5K, right? Was right after the karaoke night I went to, right, to go see the bitch. It was a Latinos night, and I was like, I can either go to the Latinos night or I can go train. It was like 10 o'clock at night, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let me go train. Cause I thought that's like madman hours. Like, I'm like, dang, dog, like, you choosing to train instead of dancing with some bitches? Like, dang, like, I feel as though that was more of an accomplishment than me just dancing with some bitches. And I tell y'all a story about how I danced with some Latino drunk bitch. Like, I'd rather tell you I trained. I ran a 5K. I'd rather tell you I did that. Actually, I ran a 6, right? It was so funny. When I got there, I think there was no one there. It was some guy leaving. But when I got there, it was empty. And I started laughing. I'm like, why you entertain yourself? I train. This is why I win and you lose. Like, I just want to be able to say that, right? So, as I'm sitting there jogging, because I'm about to do a 5K. I was thinking about doing a 10K. I was thinking about doing that. Not like, I'm on vacation, let me do like a 5. I was still battling the 5 and 10, right? So, because I didn't know which one I was going to do. But as I was running, some Asians, they come in, they working out and stuff like that. I'm like, you know, they on the same page. Why people party, they train. This is why they probably win. I just think it was funny too. Like, I'd rather have that laugh with myself. Like, why people party, I train. Like, come on now, we're not the same. We don't think the same. We just don't. Like, you dig? And it's so funny is I rarely show my body unless I'm at the gym. Like, I don't walk around like this. Like, I just don't do that. Like, I have like a fucking sweater on or something. And that's the key thing to my element of talking to older females is I wear a sweater. The sweater, it looks so old. It looks mature. Like, it looks like a king's robe. Like, it's like my favorite thing to wear. Like, especially I'm trying to talk to, like, if I'm trying to plot and scheme on some chick. Like, I wear the sweater. It makes everything cool. Like, you with the ascendant master. Like, it looks unique, in my opinion. And I get complimented on all the time. But anyways, well, what did I do? Yeah, I mean, I played golf with my brother and played pickleball and, yeah, golf. We didn't play any basketball. No ping pong. That's about it. I didn't work out with my family. I don't know if they even worked out. I think they did, probably, hopefully. They did. But work out every day. And I was up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock working out. You dig? And there's people out there doing it. I was surprised. I was happy, actually. I'm like, dang, people are actually out here training this early on vacation. You dig? So that was nice. But remember, guys, when your life isn't where you want it to be, you need to work. You need to figure it out. Like, that'd be the whole thing. Like, it's a lot of, like, life isn't gonna be shits and giggles. That's not the actual reality of life. Like, shit is gonna be hard sometimes. Shit's gonna be easy sometimes. But if you just take a step every single day to getting some knowledge, because I didn't work on vacation simply because I didn't buy the Wi-Fi. Right? If I would have had the Wi-Fi, I just would have been working. Like, that's what I wouldn't have been sitting there doing I would simply just scrolling. I'd have been trying to sell this hat or post some content. All right. So if I can't work work on your spirituality. You dig what I'm saying? Or work on your religion or whatever you believe in. It really don't fucking matter whatever you believe in. But work on that. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what I was doing. Enlightening myself, feeling good every single day. I'm waking up clear-minded, not worried about a thing. You dig what I'm saying? So, I hope you got a lot of gain from this. Remember, blend in what you want. These females, like, you can really do, like, I'm literally telling y'all stories how I'm talking to women that are, like, double my age. Like, their kids are older than me. You know what I'm saying? And, yo, here's another thing, too. Is, okay, so the black bitch that had the kids that's my age, right? I seen them the next day, right? I'm about to go grab my fruit, my coffee, right? I look over, I see her, and she just looks at me. And, like, I look at her, and I just turn my head, and I just grab my coffee and stuff like that. And she was with her son. And I was, like, in my head, like, if she didn't have kids, I would have had a conversation. Just like I told you, I had a conversation with that old bitch. I would have had a conversation with her, just out. But since she's with her kid, I was like, nah. Because I'm with my mom, and I see a nigga my age waving at my mom, talking to my mom, touching my mom's arm. Like, I'm that type nigga to do that shit. Like, I walk up to bitches and I fucking touch them. Like, and some nigga, he just fucking hugs my mom, like, and my mom's blushing. Like, I would like, that made my stomach hurt. Like, I'm like, no way this is happening. So, luckily I'm a man of God. I'm a man of morals, and I put things in my perspective. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want no one doing that to me. So let me just act like I don't even know this nigga mom. Let me just act like I don't even know her. You dig what I'm saying? Because luckily I had my spiritual book, man. And I'm like, but man, people, here's the thing, right? If I was on a different frequency, I would have done it. I'd be like, oh, hey, you know, hey, what you got? What you eating? Oh, these your kids? Oh, man, yo, what's up? Like, I would have just introduced myself. You dig? On some respectful shit, of course. But it's just like certain things is like, you know, Ernie, let me not even be that guy. You know, she's giving me the validation by talking to me. That's cool enough. Let me just go on with my day. You dig what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to think for the situation. What's the best outcome? You dig what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. So work on yourself, and remember, there's someone out there working. While you're resting, while you're relaxing, he's working. That's all he does. Like, that's his whole life. Like, he's not worried about no bitches. He's just focused on bettering his life, and he's going to just beat you. So, church on the move.